Hello guys, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. Now, in a surprising turn of events, the Redeemed Christian Church of God has suspended Pastor Ojeh Okpe, the senior pastor of the City of David Parish and head of the Apapa Family Church. The suspension, lasting 3 months, was announced by the church's governing council over the weekend. The decision came in response to the public outcry following the extravagant celebration of his wife's 60th birthday. The birthday celebration, held just a week after the passing of Herbert Wigwe, sparked widespread criticisms. Many view the timing of the festivities as insensitive and in bad taste, given Herbert Wigwe's significant contribution to the church. Herbert Wigwe was known for his immense support and generosity towards the church, and his sudden death left a void. And the church's perceived lack of emotional attachment, heightened by lavish party, did not sit well with many members of the public. I'd like us to jump right into Arise News Studio so that we can take a look at the thoughts of Dr. Abati, Rufai Useni, Ayo, and Ojeh Okpe as they analyze the nitty-gritties surrounding this event. Do well to drop your thoughts in the comment section and don't go anywhere. I'll be coming back to give my thoughts about it. Take a look.
In the house, I believe that he's been replaced by Charles Bande at this point. I mean, this conversation, I'm sure a lot of Nigerians have been talking about it. I mean, how does it look at this moment with the church?
All right, so I have to say that Pastor ID, as we fondly call him, and Pastor Shiju Iliomade were my pastors. So I have a direct, it's something I'm directly, I was directly, I saw and I witnessed. First thing I must say is that in terms of their personality and character, it would be remiss of me to not say that these are people who have really contributed in terms of their community, society, and have been and are upstanding citizens. And unfortunately, this might have been an error of judgment, which caused a lot of outcry when this happened. And I know that there were plans for the church to wade in and come in, and that's the bigger church now because of the structure of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. What has happened here is a suspension, and it's said to have happened following internal processes involving the governing council of the church. Now, you cannot legislate how an entity decides to, handle a matter. And for a number of people, it seems like, oh yes, but I believe that it's beyond just, what's happened with them having the party. That's Pastor Shiju's 60th birthday. People know how to want to celebrate life, love life, but there was also the challenge of perhaps the wrong timing and the call by a number of people. He's not been taken out permanently. It's a suspension. Yes, it's a suspension. And Pastor Pande, interestingly, was his church that the service of songs, the Lagos edition of the WIGWE'S services were held. So he's now gone to City of David. So we'll see how this works, just the early stages. But at the end of the day, what I'll just say is that when it comes to the internal workings of an organization, they have a process of handling matters that are contentious, and the Redeemed Christian Church of God has done just that.
A quick sentence.
Okay, so this is a rejoinder to the 18 matter I cited. Somebody said, she went to court, she was clear. The furniture allowance was just only a narrative used against her. That's the 18 matter I spoke about.
Okay,
but as regards what's it called? Pastor Iliomade. Yes, I get the fact that, there are a lot of things. In fact, I remember the Arise project by Pastor Siju and all the other great work they have done. But let me tell you something. It has to be said. Some error of judgment can be very costly. The Bible says when people are mourning, you mourn with them.
Yeah.
And the optics look particularly bad.
Absolutely.
And like we argued on this table, celebrations could have been suspended.
Yes.
So whatever Redeemed Church is going to do as regards this, the suspension is also to investigate.
Yes.
So an investigation is on. We leave it to the discretion of the Redeemed Church and all of that. But we also should set some terms clear. Nobody's bigger than the church institution, because we've heard a lot of higgledy-piggledy in the back. All right? And with or without anybody, any religious institution will move. The house of Christ is marching on.
Yes, well, I would like to align myself with a comment that was made when this story came up. The question was, if it was the pastor's wife's son that died, would she go ahead to celebrate her birthday party?
Good question.
That's the question.
You have seen it for yourself. Now, the church has taken this action to address the concerns of the congregation and to reflect on the importance of empathy and sensitivity during such times. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers. We really do not take it lightly. I'd like you to go to the comment section and drop your thoughts. Let's get to know what you think about these actions of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, and we shall continually be here to serve you.